Continuing along the Eurasian Land-Bridge, we come to Southwest Asia, a hub between Eurasia and Africa, where the impact of the four-power alliance will completely change the life of the people. As this development-driven political shift makes geopolitical manipulations of the British Empire obsolete, the fuel for conflict in this region disappears. The in-depth economic cooperation will make a dialogue of cultures the basis for diplomacy. This spells doom for the ideologies of globalization and Samuel Huntington's clash of civilizations.
Now, all of you have heard about Sudan.
Hussein Askari is a long-time collaborator of Lyndon LaRouche in Sweden. Over the recent decades, he has worked intensely on the strategic situation in Southwest Asia, and he heads the Arabic desk of Executive Intelligence Review.
The Oasis Plan, as you may know, was presented by Lyndon LaRouche to leaders of Southwest Asia, Arabs as well as Israelis, as a basis for peace based on economic development already in the first half of the 1970s. So this idea not only brings economic development to the nations of the region, but also peace to this very sensitive part of the world strategic situation. If you take a satellite look at the region, or happen to fly over it, you will find an overwhelmingly arid semi-desert or desert area. Vegetation and green areas and population are concentrated on the riverbanks. The survival of the peoples of the region, since ancient times, such as Sumer and ancient Egypt, depended upon managing and maintaining the flow of the water from the rivers such as Tigris, Euphrates, and the Nile. In other areas, agriculture is reliant to a great degree on rainfall and underground water. Destruction of water management systems such as canals and dams, combined with long periods of drought, mean death to entire cultures. This brings us to LaRouche's Oasis Plan. Even if we had a stable political situation and a fair and equal distribution of the water resources in the region, the amount of fresh water naturally available in the river systems would not be sufficient to even reach half the average global water consumption per capita. How do we do that? Well, unlike the case with the Nawapa, Plano, or the Transaqua project, there is no fresh water in nearby regions to be transferred to the desert area in Southwest Asia, so to speak. However, this region and North Africa, which suffers from the same problems, are surrounded by seawater. The problem is that these waters are saline and cannot be used either for drinking nor agriculture. Here comes LaRouche's intelligent solution. You bring a large number of small, high-temperature nuclear reactors that could be produced on assembly lines in the United States, Europe, Russia, or Asia. And you place them on the shores of the Gulf, the Mediterranean, the Arabian Sea, the Red Sea, and the Atlantic. You take the saline water, heat it, and condense the vapor into fresh water. This way, you produce as much water as you have available in the rivers to green the deserts with. New large green areas will help nature cool the local atmosphere and actually increase the possibility of rainfall when clouds pass by these cooler areas. In addition to that, you see the power generated by the nuclear reactors to build modern agro-industrial centers where not only food is grown for the population, but also petroleum resources in the region are used as basic raw materials for petrochemical industries, which raises the value of the petroleum, which otherwise is being used as a simple fuel many times over. The geographical position of Southwest Asia as a crossroad between Asia, Europe, and Africa will give a unique advantage of making the transport cost lower, because it already exists on the main trunk line of the Eurasian African transport corridors. Of course, LaRouche's Oasis Plan was not limited to water projects, but also proposed building railway, and road systems, and to connect the countries of the region both together and to the continental neighborhood.